It's the NFL on EA Sports. And all eyes are on Tre'Davious White, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Bears and the Saints next on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles... The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. Bringing them out is the number 1 overall pick this year, Heisman Trophy winner at Alabama, Bryce Young.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Well, the numbers for Spears on the ground a week ago. 17 carries, 66 yards. Second down, Young. And right away, he lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Young back near the goal line. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. Now Landry. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they'll be led out by a former first-rounder in his 4th year now out of Utah State, Jordan Love.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first-half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, it's going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Love looking to throw it. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And his kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First and 10, Young. Now throw right side here going to be incomplete. And you look at the Saints defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Young on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this one will kick out of bounds, so they'll hold on to it inside the 10-yard line. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Landry now on the return. A little juke. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, Love. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Love to Pierce. They set up the screen. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 catches, 97 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Play action this time with Love. And again back to Kmet. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Love. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Brown able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. On 3rd down, Love. This is Jennings. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Here's Love. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints had 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here, because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolutely absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw, Young. And that is incomplete. When you look at the Saints defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Out of the gun, it's Young. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. And Young's throw there incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Well, this defense for the Saints very strong in that victory a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. McPherson's kick is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Love. Completes it to Jennings. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Love now. There's a short one caught by Uzama. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Love. Incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Saints at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Afitu Melifonwu up to make the tackle there. Now a 2nd and 6. Love from the gun. That's Samuel, caught left side. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Love from the gun on 3rd down. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So no gain on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Young working out of the gun. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Hayward in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. To throw on 2nd down is Young. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Young to throw it. That one's taken in by Spears. And he is going to lose yardage here. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Young to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 1. On play action. Love to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Johnson to return it. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach Can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's Spears on second down. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Chicago. Tajay Spears with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Full right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he rifles one incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Again, it's Love. It's caught by Jennings. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. To throw now. Here's Love. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing, Love. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coach. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. To the sideline and incomplete. Dameon Pierce, his intended target, out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down. Here's Love. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Duke Riley coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
First down, Young. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. On the toss, it's Spears.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. The Spears with another carry.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Throwing, Young. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now Love.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Love. That is caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
But it'll be 2nd and goal. Love now. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Love, this is 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Saints. Albert O, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Saints are able to widen their advantage.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
3rd and short yardage, Young. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. .31 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive. Love looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Pierce now up the middle. And able to get this to the 31. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that'll help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 21. Give left side for Pierce. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Pierce. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Pierce. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. Play action this time with Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Deebo Samuel, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Spears begin to drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw, Young. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. He'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Young. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll get nothing out of that one. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Love from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 37. Hand off right side to Pierce. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every
blitz coming, and down he goes. Kalijah Cansey. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On 1st and 10, Young. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Young. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Young now. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs to keep up with your theme there playing keep away. 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And nothing much much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 8. Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Now we'll pause here for an injury, and it's Deebo Samuel. He's the man in question right now who will need some attention. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Give to Pierce.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Here's Tressway now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here is Young. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hand off to Spears.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Now Young. Complete to Zacchaeus. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Young to throw it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears' first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Young to throw it.
Open man is Mingo. Complete.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, it's Young. And it's caught.
And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Throwing, Young.
That one's taken in by Spears.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. On 2nd down, Young. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Young with it, 3rd and goal.
Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
They'll run for it with Davis. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee.
To a knee goes Love, and that should be that.
Well, taking that knee, maybe.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time?